one of the things that we've been kind of neglecting is actually having introductions. We've just kind of been going with each other. I don't even think we know names.
But even like physical appearance and such.
Yeah.
Well, if you thought about it, we really haven't had a moment to really introduce each other.
Yeah, it's kind of why I figured, us being in this cave kind of safe would work.
Well, then let's switch over to spell this time.
Yeah, let me see.
Alright. So I'm gonna wake up. Is it the morning, I'm guessing, right now?
Well, I figured it was still the night.
Well, we haven't slept?
Not yet.
Well, I want to sleep then.
Alright. So
Forget
you guys
introducing.
Do the rest now and then introductions in the morning?
Yeah.
Let's do.
I'm tired, man. We just, died. Almost died. So I kind of want to rest.
Alright.
As long as I don't wake up with a blade coming up to my throat, I'm pretty sure I can be safe around these guys.
Alright, so as I understand it, if you do a long rest, it basically will reset everything. So,
Yeah.
What do you mean? What do you mean reset everything?
Like health bars.
Oh, okay.
Especially since we leveled as well.
Yeah. I've been playing, obviously, the Sarah Baldur's Gate, but what's interesting is multi-classing in that game. What they have is, for example, Phelbus is a bard and a cleric. He gains experience for 2 different levels, and he levels them separately. So, say, the cleric requires 5,000 experience to level, and the bard requires 3,000. As long as I still get 5,000, I'll level both. It's pretty weird to explain, but instead of thinking leveling up and it's having to choose, which one you want to level.
Did we roll for Hintox's level increase in health?
Didn't you go through it with him?
I went through the spells and that in the invocations, but I don't think we did his health.
Well, let's see.
What's his health? What's his health then?
Health right now is at 9, but I don't think we rolled a
no. Pretty sure if he rolled a 1, you would have given some. Roll 1. I'll let you re-roll.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let me see what your hit die is. Quick. I think it's
Isn't it
a
D6?
1d8 or something.
Oh, that's a D6
Yeah.
for his spells.
For his health?
No, his hit die would probably be 1d6.
He has a 1d8 plus 1 for
he does.
Constitution.
Mm.
So.
Oh, come on. 1d8.
He's gonna get a 9. He's gonna get a 9, watch it.
That
Would be pretty awesome if he did. Yes,
Yep.
9.
Yep, told you.
Alright, so Hintok, you have 18 hit points
15.
now.
I thought it was 15.
No.
You said 18.
Yeah, 9 plus 9.
Oh,
That's
derp. I thought you had
18.
6.
No.
I thought you had 6. I thought you said 6 from a minute ago.
Did Phelbus roll his health?
I did. I'm at 20.
That's
20.
Because you rolled a 4. A lot of us rolled 4s.
Yeah, 4's pretty common. I'm thinking, next time I...
Oh, yeah. I got a +3.
Yeah, Vime's got a +4, I think. Or something like that.
I rolled a 1 + 3, which was 4. Damn.
Alright, so it's we've had our long rest. We didn't have any interruptions. So it's now the morning.
Okay. Alright. Well, I'm gonna get out of my tent, stretch and yawn and everything. Where's the druid, guys?
The Havel is
I'm RPing it. Sorry.
well, he
I look
came
over.
in.
I look over at. I'm guessing Vimes and Thor are still asleep, so I look over to him, and I say, "Where's the dragon?"
He's he's behind us on the bedroll.
Oh, derp! I didn't know you brought him in here.
Yeah, he came in as we were
I didn't know you-
finishing.
I didn't know you brought him in here at the end of the last session. So never mind, guys. I don't like all these corpses lying around.
Do you want them gone?
We can
No,
push them out.
Felbus doesn't like it that they're lying there, so he's gonna try dragging them at least into a corner.
Can you drag them?
Well, that's what I'm gonna check. So
Roll
I gotta roll like a
strength.
1d20 -1. I got a 2. I can't even move this archer.
But I think you have a dragon lift,
He's asleep.
like strength. Let's see. I can. Where is it? Come on.
Well,
I can
Vimes is
show 450 libs. It's pounds. I think.
I have no
That's how
idea
it
how
works,
much
no?
the archer weighs exactly, because
Well, I don't think he weighs more than 450
Well,
pounds.
remember, Felbus' strength is like 8, so...
Where's the push and lift? There's a chapter.
Can I try rolling him into the fire?
Oh no,
you're
please.
gonna try to burn the body?
Bacon.
That's not how that works.
Why not, man?
You
I
have
wanna try it anyway.
you have two good alignment people. I don't think they're willing to watch a body burn like
I'm
that.
chaotic neutral. They're sleeping right now. I
Yeah,
don't think they'll notice.
I was gonna say Vimes is waking up.
You can push.
Well, I don't
50
notice
pounds
that.
away your,
I don't
your
notice
strength.
that.
Just so you know.
I didn't notice they were still waking up. I'm just doing my thing.
Or
Oh, hi, Vibes.
What are you doing? Doesn't look like nothing.
Good.
Well, it wasn't exactly the rock floor, but the mattresses didn't help very much. Still, you're changing the subject.
Am I?
Yeah.
What time is it? Anybody know? You seem pretty exhausted. You should lie down for a bit. You should sit down on the bench. Actually lie down. That'll straighten your back.
My back is fine.
Nah, it doesn't look that fine. You got hurt pretty bad yesterday.
Flesh wounds.
Whatever you say.
Mhm.
Well, I'd at least like to know more about the gnome that's trying to drag a body.
I mean, what? A gnome dragging a body? That's preposterous.
So,
When have I have never ever seen a gnome to be able to drag a human this big anywhere in my entire life, not even me.
well, regardless, can I finally know your name? since we've been.
Felvis Crabtree, ma'am. How are you? And what is your name?
My name is Vimes Akamos.
Vimes Akamos. Right now, well, what Felvis is wearing is kind of what you expect, you know, the normal entertainer, you know, this typical bard-looking guy. Here, let me get a good picture in Google Images to show you all.
Well, I mean, like, what, like, does he have a hat? Is he wearing a robe? Is he...
I found a perfect picture. He's wearing something. Oh shit,
Oh, God.
that's a huge ass link. What the?
Jeez.
Let me tiny URL this thing.
God. I think you ran out of
Bad
characters.
request. It said bad request. That's a terrible image. Oh god. I'm so laughing about that. Alright. Yeah, he basically looks like this guy right here in this image.
Oh.
Yeah, that's, you know, the stereotypical bard. That's what he looks like. You know, Nomi looks kind of scruff because, you know, he hasn't really taken care of himself lately. Pretty wild, bushy hair. I mean, very gnome-like, but just imagine him wearing those kind of clothes.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Vimes is a half-elf. He's got black hair that he keeps in a short ponytail. He's got a scar across his right eye. And he is wearing typical rogue gear, which is like some leather armor, leather boots and such. Whoops.
I can't really think of anything to ask for Vimes. I'm just kind of looking at Vimes kind of. Alright, I know this is stupid. Is Vimes a guy or a girl?
A guy.
Guy. This entire time I was thinking it was a girl. I don't know why.
Nope.
Okay.
I do actually have a picture of the original Vimes.
No. No one to be killed them in 10 seconds. Alright, can you give me a rundown on what Vimes looks like again? Vimes.
Has black hair.
Mm-hmm.
It's kept
So
in a
typical.
well, it's
Now.
kept in a short ponytail. He has a scar on his right eye, and he's wearing leather armor, which is the typical like boots, leggings, vest, and he's got some daggers on his belt and such.
What is... Phelbus is gonna try to look closer at his scar.
Are you trying to figure out something, or are you
I just want to inspect it, like just look at it.
Well, are you curious
Like-
about how he got it? How I got it?
Possibly, Phelbus could be, but he's just sitting there pondering right now.
Alright, so do you know who the dwarf is over there dragging the bodies away?
I'm trying to remember if Phelbus actually knows his name or not. He actually knows him. Ivan,
Yes.
did we talk, like, in the bar?
You
Or was it
like,
Havel?
took my beard and I wanted to
Did I get your name? Did I get your name out of any of that?
I don't think you did.
No, I think you did.
You almost got a fist out of me, that's for sure.
I think I challenged you to a drinking contest at least.
Yeah,
Which you failed.
miserably.
That should be the link to a picture of real life.
Yeah, I see it.
guys.
Okay, I see it.
Horse face. Oh, fine. So like I just sit by the fire and relax a bit.
Well, since this isn't going anywhere very fast, do we want to continue on our way?
Possibly, yeah.
'Cause
I mean, Phelbus was too drunk to remember Thoric. So as I said in the chat, no rhymes. Too drunk to remember.
Well, I can at least give a physical appearance of my dwarf. That's out of character. Because like you see, you don't know how I look like.
I mean, just like give a general description of what.
Yeah,
you
yeah, general description, yeah.
I'm gonna sit right next to Thoric right here. Pull out my loot. Stop playing.
Like my dwarf is 100 years old, and he has light red, medium length, kept back hair. He has beard that's divided in two parts. One is deep brown and the other is white. And each part is enclosed by 3 golden rings. He has light blue eyes, light brown skin.
Mm-hmm.
He has broad shoulders. He's stout and some stomach is showing. He has a thick golden piercing on top of his left ear. And he has a tribal tattoo on his right eye, like near his right eye. And he has a broad scar across the chest, which you cannot see right now. Yeah. That's him pretty much.
Everyone, since... Hold on. Everyone gets to roll 1d6. I'm just kidding, we'll help anyone.
No.
Because, I'm level 2. That means Song of Rest. It means whenever I play music, you all get to roll 1d6 and you gain health to whatever you roll.
Well, we all gain health, so we gain all of our health.
If you can hear it, if you're near me.
Yeah.
But we're already at max health, so is
Yeah,
it
I
allowed
know.
to go over?
No.
No, I'm just saying that from now on. Just a future reference, you all should know that.
Okay.
Alright. Well, Vimes thinks it's time we get this show on the road.
Well, what does Hinton look like?
Yeah, Hintock's been kind of antisocial to us.
He's a drow, he's expected to be like that. Oh.
What does the mighty Hintok and his fearless feline look like? So are we all ready to continue on now?
Yes.
Whose hat did you throw in the fire?
It was just a random hat I found, honestly.
Okay.
It's one of those things the barge just has. It's just a hat. Like, you know, the monkey holding one of those hats or cups. You change.
What? Do we drag a Havel along, or is he going to stay in this cave?
He's
Sleeping
gonna
forever.
come along, but he'll be like last
Eventually.
time. We are now headed to Wakefield.
Wow, yeah!
Oh shit, where am I?
You don't have tokens right now.
Okay.
This is the
Welcome to
intro page.
What is that? Like, what are those buildings? These things?
These are windmills.
Yeah.
This is a storage building up in the mountains. Whoops.
That's interesting.
These are houses that
Yeah.
the dwarves who come down from the mountains live
Ooh.
in when they come to fix the farming equipment for the people that live in Wakefield.
Well then.
So, as
Ivan, we're gonna have to take a visit up there.
Yeah.
I have a few things in mind for the storage place up there.
Alright.
Mm.
As the sun rises, This was written still assuming we were out in the camp, but most of it should still work. As the sun rises, the party wakes refreshed. The light warms everyone as they begin packing their things, ready to march westward once more. A light breeze pushes at your backs, but the air still feels damp, perhaps hinting at more rain to come, though the morning sky is mostly clear. As you all walk along the road, you notice that what trees were along the path begin to become rarer as you approach Wakefield. All around Wakefield are fields, and thanks to the flat plains the village is nestled into, the fields seem almost to reach the horizon. In terms of scale, Grassrest is a bit smaller than Wakefield, as Wakefield is centered right on a trade route leading from Ravenmond in the south to Childrift in the north, and as such has quite the active marketplace, lively with chatter and plenty of wares. A guard eyes the group and approaches. You don't look like the typical travelers. What do you want?
We're just simply here for some trade.
He asks where you guys are coming from.
Our various travels locations. Nowhere in particular.
Wow, Thork, why are you so small?
No!
I don't know why it scaled you like that.
Oh my god. You guys are like giant. You guys might as well take over the dwarves. I might as well go invade the storage place right now. Crush.
Well, I forgot Pepper.
And Salt.
A giant, make the cat like giant and scale it above the city.
Well, Vimes approaches the guard and says, we're just passing through on our way. We're heading westward. And the guard, since he knows that the only thing from the direction you guys are coming from is Grassrest, he says, "Ah, you're from Grassrest, are you? My sister married the tavern owner there. Is he still trying to impress people with the stuffed bird above the bar?" He shakes his head. "Where are you all trying to go? I could maybe give some directions."
Is there any locations or any places here that's pretty lively of people? I wouldn't mind making a few coin with my tunes.
Well, there is a tavern here that has a stage.
Aha! I'm on my way there then.
Are there merchants in this town?
There are, but there is not a map for them specifically. So, who are you looking for? Because Wakefield more than likely has somebody.
Well, I'm looking for a smith or someone that sells armor and weapons.
There is one in Wakefield, but his specialty is more for farming equipment and repairs.
I can't kill that zombies with a rake.
Scythe, man. Do scythe.
Yeah.
Dude, scythe.
Can
Can you imagine Phelbus with a scythe, guys?
He couldn't even pick it up. Like,
I'm pretty sure he can make me a miniature one. I mean, there are dwarves that come down. I'm pretty sure they do their own.
dwarves aren't as strong as I don't know.
Yeah, but I'm your cousin, basically. I'm pretty sure they can figure something out. Just carve the wood a little bit thinner and make the blade a little bit smaller, and there we go.
A 5-inch blade is what you get. Like,
I get like a 5-inch blade. What is this, a pocket knife?
yeah.
Well, as you guys are talking, the guard looks kind of hesitant, but he asks, "Did you guys have any trouble on the way here?"
Trouble? No, not really. Why? If you don't mind me asking.
Well, lately, we've been hearing that there have been some attacks along the roads between here and Grassrest. But
Oh, attacks. I mean, we saw a couple people, but I scared them off.
well, can I ask you what they looked like so that maybe we can put out some wanted posters?
Just dirty humans. They all look the same to me.
Ah,
Oh shit.
Very dirty. They don't look like they have any keep in their life. If you know what I mean.
so that's all you can tell me? They were...
Not really. Like I said, no offense, but humans look the same to me. I'm pretty sure you can understand.
Vimes wants to show this to the guard.
Mm-hmm.
And if you forgot, it's what you looted off of the bandit leader.
He remembers.
You know what? You guys really on. I'm just talking like this out of character. When I read the words "captured road" for captured travelers among the road, I get it that they're talking about us.
Yeah.
So why would Vimes want to show a guard like of this city a flyer stating that we're wanted?
Well, but we can say we found it.
Well, but
Nah, I wouldn't even
Vimes-
bring it up. That's why I tried blowing it off, because I was like, no, not really. You know,
Well, but
Just keep
Vimes
going.
is good at forging documents, so he's got an eye for paper, and this paper looks older than obviously a day, if that. It's too worn to have already.
I mean, all right. So Felvis is just gonna look at Vimes. Well, Felvis doesn't know that, so he's just gonna look at Vimes like, oh shit, like what are you doing? And kind of give him that look. Like, you motherfucker. Like, what are you doing that for? Put the fucking away. Like, that's kind of what he's thinking to himself right now.
Well, but Vimes also says, it says travelers. Even the guard says we don't look like the typical travelers. I mean,
Does he say that openly in front of the guard, or just...
I assume we're
Does he
kind of
just-
standing off to the side to try and discuss what we want to do.
Mm-hmm.
so the guard's kind of staring at us the entire time?
He's keeping an eye on the marketplace while he's not directly talking
No.
to us.
Alright. Yeah. I notioned the elf Vimes to lean down closer to me because I want to whisper to him. I don't want to say anything too loud. And I say, I don't want to go to prison or anything. I have no room in that place. So please, if you know what you're doing, don't mess up. I'll be in the tavern if you need me.
The tavern is there. Go up.
Hold on, wait, what?
Scroll
Oh shit.
up.
Alright, I see.
Well,
Alright, I'll let you guys do your stuff first before I do mine. I kind of ventured off, so if Thoric, Vimes, and Hintok want to do their own thing real quick before I start doing my stuff at the tavern, they can go right ahead.
gonna scale you down because looks about right. The guard hears Thoric ask if there's anything he needs done, and he says, well, we've been hearing about these attacked travelers recently, and it seemed, I hesitate to say this about some of the people that live here or pass through here, but there are these bandit attacks seem to start around when certain people moved in, or they seem to be more lively when certain people come through. And we don't really have the people to investigate this fully, but adventurers usually are willing to help out for rewards. If you guys would be willing to help us investigate this, I'd really appreciate it. Well, we'd have to try and scrape something together, but I'm sure we could, find something fitting, assuming you guys do, help us and not just blow us off. But I do actually already have my eye on some people, so I could help you narrow it down so that you don't have to search all of Wakefield.
Of course, all the information is welcome.
This probably won't take long at all. I've already got my eye on some people. There was a merchant that opened a store here by the name of Roderick Hawthorne. A human, of course. No offense to your party, we're an open-minded village since we're along a major trade path, so we see a lot of different peoples, but typically we're a village made of humans, and maybe a few dwarves own a summer house here or such, and come down from the mountains to do maintenance on our equipment and windmills if needed. Hawthorne owns a fabric store down the main street and opened around when we began hearing of attacks. He does fair business, but I just have this feeling about him I can't get rid of. The other person is a halfling lady named Leola Thurbin. She comes through every so often with a trade caravan, but when she comes through, the reports of attacks seem to rise. I'm not laying blame, but it's hard to ignore such a pattern.
Anything else we should know about?
You guys should forgive Elvis for saying dirty humans. I feel bad now. I didn't mean to say it I was insulting all the humans on Earth. I'm like Bender from Futurama. I destroy all humans, but I love Fry.
Well, if one of those people sounds more likely to you, I can give you a little more information about them, tell you where to go.
What was the name of the first one?
Roderick Hawthorne.
Roderick Hawthorne.
He owns
How do you
a
spell his
fabric
name?
store. He sells a lot of high quality goods to the traders that come through here.
Okay.
Is that how you spell it, sir? I'm just guessing how to spell it. That's how it sounds. Oh, well then. What's the other one? Spell that out, sir.
Leola Thurbin.
Alright. Wait, guys. Can I ask, I want to talk meta for a minute. Does anybody have, anything to check alignment?
No. Vimes doesn't.
Nope. Fuck. Oh, wait, there is no alignment check in this game anyway, in this edition, never mind.
Yep.
Stupid. That is so, I don't like that one bit, because I could have made the game. What I had in mind was, if they're bandits, I'm guessing they're evil, and we can do an alignment check on either one of those two, and figuring out what their alignment comes up, we can figure out which one's working with the bandits. That's what I had in mind, but never mind.
Alright, so right now, Hintalk is questioning about Hawthorne.
Mm-hmm.
So do you guys want to continue with that one right now?
Yeah.
Go
That
for
way I
it.
know who
Go for it.
which one to respond with.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Well, we can
I
always
can
ask her about the other one.
I kind of moved ahead of everyone, so let them all catch up. They don't necessarily have to go to the end, but you know what I mean, Sarah.
Sure. Well, the guard kind of scratches his head and says, Hawthorne bought up a storefront along the main street from an older couple who wished to retire. He brings a fair amount of money to the village and seems to get along with everyone well. However, I just have a feeling about him. He's hard to miss if you see him walking around town since he wears very fine clothes. Too fine for any of the farming folk that live here in Wakefield. Many fine ladies have tried for his hand or even his attention, yet he's turned all of them away. He also is rarely seen after 9 o'clock at night, if at all.
So he's wildly turns into
If you wanted to say Hawthorne in a sentence, yes.
Just to me, he doesn't really sound too suspicious, but then again, I don't know.
I don't know, my dwarf is stupid as a rock, so he doesn't think anything.
I mean, you know, he's a busy man, so I wouldn't be too surprised for him to turn in pretty early. Probably works a lot.
Yeah.
Well,
You know what they say about running a business is it's not a 40-hour week, it's more like a 60, 80-hour week. And what's cool is you can make your own hours.
well, speaking as the guard, you know, his concern is more that the products.
The bandits just... Wait, what?
It's not. He does speak like he's from the capital. They have this sort of accent to them that they get from being in the middle of all these ports that people come through and go out of. But what really makes me kind of question him is that the goods that he sells just don't really match something you would expect in Wakefield. We're farming folk. I mean, the fanciest thing we see is maybe a high quality steel pitchfork or something. We don't go much for fine fabrics and velvets. The only time he really makes money is when the traders come from Ravenmond to Childrift. He buys materials from those in Ravenmond and then sends what he makes up to Childrift.
Sounds like he's an entrepreneur to me. Sorry, I'm not talking as Felbus, I'm just talking.
That's fine.
Sounds like an entrepreneur.
Sounds like?
Well, I mean, to me, he doesn't really expect much, but then again, it's a game. I can see what he means, you know. When you mean by, like, wears Sarah, I'm guessing, like, armor, weapons, fine clothing, instead of, like, general goods and food and farming equipment.
He sends the crafted goods, but sometimes he gets money as well. Like, they don't have anything to really barter for, so that he'll just take the cash value.
Hintalk, you should find out what kind of stuff he sells.
Yeah.
Explain.
I mean, well, all I heard from you was stuff that usually isn't sold in a farming community.
Yeah,
Can you
fine
go in more
fabrics
detail?
and velvets and
Oh, okay. Alright, never mind then.
Does Thoric have a question, or should I go with Hintox?
Nah, Thoric is oblivious.
Hintalk should ask him, like, is there, like, anybody that hangs around with him? Like, any associates?
If you want to keep asking Hintox some questions, or suggesting Hintox to ask, I ask that you come back with the group.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you get, like, some mental messages going on.
That's true.
I'll go ahead and answer Hintox's question.
Yeah,
since
go.
the guard says, actually, Thurbin's caravan is in town currently. They typically stay at the Drunk Flame, the village's main tavern. She travels with a few other halflings. They make the journey from Ravenmond to Childrift in the north along the trade routes. Their caravan carries many various items and goods, but they're always quite protective of what's inside. They never let anyone look inside. Even the merchants they trade with are kept away from it, and the halflings carry the goods in or out of it themselves. We've never had a reason to question them, but the attacks recently, and how they seem to increase when the caravan is coming through, it could just be bad timing on their part, but these days it seems hard to truly trust anyone anymore. The guard shrugs, thinking it's Leula, huh? It's hard to ignore a pattern, isn't it? The tavern is right in the middle of town, hard to miss. Either way, let me know what you find or don't find. If you think you're on the right trail but need someone to lean on them a bit more than some out-of-towners can, I'll be either here in the marketplace or in my office next to the tavern. The guard waves you away as he goes back to his post. The tavern should be lit up. It's where Felbus is. Scroll up.
Alright. Well, we should do a little bit of, whoa, Vines, you just jumped right in. You guys have been, I've been at the tavern for quite some time, honestly, rather than talking to the guards, so.
Wait, where's... Oh. I'm a bit too large.
Yeah, give me a sec. I need to... Scaling is hard to keep consistent. By note, do you mean the bandit thing that we found?
Alright.
It looks just like
Thor here at the bar.
Yeah.
Hey Thoric, I found a lookalike. Okay.
Where's my story?
Alright, Sarah. Describe the bar to me.
As you come in, you will see straight ahead of you there's some smaller tables spread around, but not many in the bar because it's the middle of a market day, so a lot of people are out shopping or doing something.
Yeah.
Way at the back, you see a table that has a bunch of halflings sitting at it, and they're all watching the stage as there's a group of minstrels up there.
Minstrels.
If you were to go this way, this is the direction of where the rooms are.
Okay. What's over here?
That is to the kitchen.
Alright. So I'm guessing these are just commoners.
Yeah,
Right
it's
here.
the general farming folk.
Okay.
Give me a second. The bartender answers, well, we've got mead or ale. I don't know.
I just said the most flavored ale.
Well, he may not have heard you. He brings you a mug of the only ale that they have. And that will be 10 copper.
10 copper. I gotta look at my coin purse. Columbus looks in his coin purse. Holy shit, he only has gold.
He is willing to take change.
Alright,
Or make
I
change.
hand him one. I hand him one coin, gold coin.
He takes
What's
the gold
the-
and his...
The currency.
You're breaking up.
What is the currency conversion?
It's 100 copper to 1 silver, 100 silver to 1 gold.
So I have like 99 silver and 99 gold now. Wait, 99 gold, 99 copper. No, 10 copper, so it was like... Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, I nod at him and I sit down from the bar stool. I want to look at the halflings over here. Is the table full or is it empty?
Which table?
That one.
It's full. There's 6
It's
halflings
full.
sitting at it.
What kind of, like, what are these people doing? Like, up here on the stage?
They are what's playing the music right now.
Okay. I look over at the bartender, and I'm like, do they regularly play here?
When we don't have anything better or anyone better scheduled.
Well, when's the next slot free?
Why are you offering?
Definitely. Free of payment of donation to the good community, too.
Well, we did have them scheduled for the whole day, but if you're willing to work for free, then of course.
Definitely. Let me know when they're willing to take a break.
Well, how soon are you willing to get up there, because the customers are getting pretty tired of the same tune.
Anytime you need me.
Should do a constitution check.
Oh, I should.
After the last
What is
time.
it? What is it? 1D?
1d20 and then plus your constitution, which is 1.
So it's a +1. Oh god. I pray to the D&D gods. Yes. Alright.
You get a
let me
light
try-
buzz, but you're still pretty fine.
Alright, what kind of tune do I want? I want a pretty lively tune. Like, I don't know. Something that's gonna impress them.
Dubstep.
I'm guessing since I'm a bard, I don't need to roll on how well I play because I should always play amazing.
Except you have a performance skill.
I do. Fuck. I pray to the D&D gods once more.
To muffle.
Alright, I'm gonna get up onto the stage. And I'm just gonna go big nonchalant, like not nervous or anything, just looking on the cloud and then just start going at it.
So what
So
kind
what do I
of...
roll? 1d20? I don't know what kind of tune, like I don't know the music, sir.
Do you want, like, what they were playing, or...
Something better.
Mm-hmm.
No. You are using a lute, aren't you?
Yes. Sir, if I do bad, can I reroll?
Let the dice
Out of pity.
decide.
Trying to find something fitting. Wait, is there
He
a
starts
lute?
speaking out rhymes and like Wu-Tang. Like,
I just start busting up there straight from the motherfucking slums and bust it.
yeah. Straight from the hood.
A Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with.
Oh, that work for you?
Yeah. Alright,
Alright.
here we go, guys. Oh!
Nice.
Alright, so... You don't do the Guitar Hero thing and missing a note and get that horrible, like, twang sound.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lute hero. Like,
The minstrels that are leaving kind of glare at you as they...
And I
Walk
want to
by.
sit down onto the very edge of the stage, just sat down with my legs dangling in there and just keep playing.
Alright, well, as you're doing this, I'm gonna allow the party to finally come in,
That would be a perfect time.
so...
That's what I'm talking about.
So we are now all in the tavern. Except Havel, because I've just put him to the side. Well, it's nice to know where your priorities are at.
boy.
Steal minutes. I just heard your furious typing and I just heard give me
I'll tell you like I told the gnome, the ale is 10 copper. Alright, here's your mug. Jeez, worse. Is this what happens when you go, like, 6 hours without a drink?
Yeah.
That's 6 hours, more like 12 hours. He slept for 8 hours.
I think you're gonna set a new record in this bar.
Yeah. Oh boy, should I roll a constitution check? Oh, let's see. Oh, that's my. Oh, let's see. Yes, 24. Wow.
That was the last 20 you'll get.
No.
Same here, probably.
Got a 19. Mm-hmm. Oh boy.
Have I attracted anybody's attention at all from playing?
This group never stopped looking at the stage to begin with. And the dwarves that are over here keep glancing at you and kind of nodding because they appreciate the music. They like it
Change.
slow.
Good.
They don't like that, you know, fast swing
Cantina
music.
And moderate consumption. Moderate consumption. The ale is good for you. Note the word moderation.
Alright, so what are we doing in the tavern?
Well.
You want to inspect the table in front of you?
While I'm playing.
Do a perception.
Oh boy. This one gonna fuck up.
Yep.
Is gonna happen.
If he inspects.
What's a perception again?
1d20 plus wisdom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see.
That has to be passing.
Yeah, I was just wondering why the 3D dice didn't work.
I turned mine on.
Yeah, except,
Uh-huh.
I have them on, so I should see everybody's thought.
Oh.
No, I have them off. You can't see.
Oh. Okay. As you're playing, you look at the table in front of you, and, you know, the halflings that are sitting at the table, they don't really look, calm. They look tense for some reason.
Really?
Wait, what did the guy say? Who was at this tavern? The guard.
I slowly end my song. You're gonna stand up. I'm assuming the tavern will plot, right?
Yeah.
Alright,
There's
I'll
not
take my
like
bow.
standing ovation, but you know they do applaud your skills.
I'll do my a little light bow, you know what I mean? And I ask forth in the crowd any requests.
Free bird.
Free bird.
Actually, I wonder.
I'm just doing this for fun. Pass, that'd be awesome.
There's a cover
Wait, what?
of Freebird.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's in piano.
I mean, you know, a piano rolls out. I'll try my skill on
It's a
that.
piano lute.
I mean, I'm a bard.
There's a cover of Nothing Else Matters with a lute.
Oh,
That's good. Well, my whole concern right now is just to try to impress these guys because they look tense. I'm trying to relax them. Because I'm metaing here for a minute. The other party members don't know who they are because they're halflings. I just know them as people at the bar.
At the table?
Yeah, people at the table. So my whole concern right now is to try to untense them.
Did you just roll?
Alright, here, let's make it serious. Nope, I got 11. So how'd I do that time?
Neither time passed. They're still just kind of sitting there drinking from their mugs and staring at the stage.
Oh shit. I mean... What do you... I mean...
Except what are you trying to
I'm
roll
trying to
for?
play. I'm still trying to play. Like, all those times I've rolled, I'm still trying to play. I'm just changing the song.
So, you've changed the
Sorry, I
song 3
didn't-
times now?
No, I mean, you said the other two weren't passing,
Yeah.
so I rolled a third time to pass.
You
Alright.
can roll. Mhm.
And I like this song too, so
Nope.
this
Okay.
is what I'm playing. Sarah, if I am playing music, can I cast a spell?
Isn't that a bard skill?
Yeah, I want to use, hold on. So I look at the table in front of me, right, and I notice the 3 halflings there. Do any of them look like, their leader?
You looked at the table to see if any of them looked like a leader, or...
Yeah, was I able to identify if any of them were a leader? Like, you know, they looked more significant than the rest.
Give me a second to quick. One of them does seem to have slightly better armor on.
Which one would that be?
Okay, do you guys honestly not see the name tag?
No.
No.
Oh. That's interesting.
What name tag?
Yeah, there's never been a name tag at all.
I don't see mine either. The one I have.
Yeah, I don't see mine either.
Oh. Okay, I thought you guys were just being good about role-playing through this. Okay.
No.
I only see peppers. And that's it.
I mean, yeah, sure, that'd be cool, but yeah, just tell me who it is.
Okay, well,
Yeah, all I see is
It's-
peppers.
This one.
Yeah, I
Alright,
think the
awesome.
woman
Cool.
in the purple is the one we're looking for, but
Alright, while I'm playing, I'm gonna try casting Charm Person on that one.
Do you have Charm Person?
I do. I changed it last time. At the very end of our session, and I told you I changed my spells, and you said okay.
Alright, well, while I look that up, I'm gonna answer something Thoric said and tell him to roll perception. Which is a 1d20 plus wisdom.
Me?
yes.
Thoric.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Perception. Let me get my handy dandy sheet. 18. Nice.
Nice.
Alright, just a second. Charm Person. There it is. As you look around, you see the minstrels in the back corner that don't look very happy right now. You also see a few humans and very few dwarves spread throughout the bar, as well as the halflings sitting at the table closest to the stage. And then, of course, you recognize the gnome actually on the stage.
Yeah. Okay. So no one in particular struck my sight.
Well, you do notice that this person seems to be slightly better armed than the other halflings at the table. Is Charm Person a cantrip or a spell?
It's a spell. I mean, I swear to God, you better not approach the table. I swear to God, I have something in mind.
Oh well, let me just roll up here.
Oh my God, I would hate you. No, I'm gonna try getting in their inner circle and figuring them out. I don't know who they are, but they look pretty well armed, and maybe I might be able to take something for the party, if you guys know what I mean.
Alright, so you're trying to cast Charm Person on her?
Yes.
Okay. Just a second. So she needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Roll d20 plus mine.
No, she needs to try and beat or meet your
Spell save.
yeah.
God damn it.
And
Alright. I pray to the D&D gods.
she beats
Ah! God damn it.
It's a
She
sheep.
knows I tried doing that too.
it. Yeah, she's giving you a glare right now.
Let's see how you get out of this one.
I'm trying to think of this. Okay, I know what to say. I'm gonna guess she's gonna approach me after I'm done playing.
She knows you did something, but she's not sure what.
Okay, alright. I thought she was like pissed. Like, she's like, motherfucker, you trying to do something?
She barely passed, so. Because your spell save is 14, isn't it?
12. I thought
Oh,
it was.
well, still.
Okay. Here, what's my spell save? It's 12. Was it? Why is it? Okay. Alright. Because I know what to say now to her.
The barkeep answers Thoric as he's cleaning a mug, but it doesn't seem to actually be getting any cleaner. Yeah, they worked their way from Ravenmon to Childrift and back again. Normally she's more friendly, but lately she's been really antisocial. It's not how Leula used to be, at least, but maybe business is just being hard on her. He hands you a refilled mug. That'll be another 10 copper, you know. I don't speak Astric.
I miss. Like,
Ah, you bastard. Talk. I was gonna buy a round for the whole inn after I was done. God damn it.
show off.
I'm the bard, man. I donated my time to perform.
A barkeeper, after hearing Hintock's offer, quickly runs down to the other end and says, "Oh, would you like to buy them mead, or would you like to buy them ale?" They're the same price.
Mm.
Oh, of course. Let me get my barmaid to go deliver them. I feel like I'm playing house or something.
You are. That's why I was laughing. Sarah, you should just drag them over there. Oh my god, she kicked the table.
Damn it.
As the bartender, while the bar mistress walks up to the table, she kicks it underneath her seat.
Oops.
You require her to roll a strength check.
Yeah.
As the barmaid delivers the drinks, the halflings look confused as to why they're suddenly getting another round of drinks, even though they didn't ask. I really wish I could set, like, paths for the NPCs, or the tokens, to go on, because then I could have them wander. Like, the barmaid would go between the tables. That way I wouldn't have to, like, do it myself. Did you tell the barkeeper to... The barmaid doesn't know. She just knew to deliver them to the table.
Good. Keeping it that way.
Well, one of the halflings asks the barmaid before she leaves where the drinks came from. She says there's a elf at the bar who bought rounds for your whole table.
I knew it.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Silly elf.
She's just a poor country girl. She doesn't know any better.
She's just some close-minded farmer girl.
She was just a small town girl.
Living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train going anywhere. If Elvis begins to sing that song. Yeah, I'm kidding.
There might be a loot cover of it, you never know.
Oh my god. I'm gonna try hitting on her when I'm done playing eventually.
Well, you could stop anytime you want. I've just kept it on the
Alright,
loop.
I wanna stop. I get up again, I do my bowing, then I say thank you everybody, thank you, and I jump off the stage. Org. You can have a drink off. I'm gonna walk by this halfling that I tried charming. And I wanna try talking to her.
She kind of glares at you as you
And
approach.
I go up to her and I'm like, fair mistress, what do you think of the lovely tunes I played?
I've never heard that song before. Where did you learn it?
Surely you were. From the Bard College where I grew up my entire life. You never heard it? Were you enticed?
It was interesting, to say the least.
At least I got a positive word out of it. What is your name, fair lady?
Why? Are you interested in some business, or...?
Possibly. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the Phelbus Crabtree. As I say that, I do a little elegant bow to her, and I offer out my hand to her.
She kind of looks at your hand and looks at you and shakes her head.
Oh. Surely my persuasion would have an effect on her.
But you
I
didn't
guess
roll.
not. Well, let me roll.
Then roll.
Oh, yeah. She's flattered by me.
After originally shaking her head, she seems to think better of it and at least gives you a... Because you were going for a handshake, weren't you?
I was trying to hold her hand, and if she grabbed onto it, I was going to kiss on it. Very elegantly, like a gentleman.
Well, there's what you're gonna do, and then there's what she's gonna do, because she grabs your hand and shakes it.
Just kind of standing there awkwardly. It's like, are you guys, it's like, any of you all thirsty? You mind if I join your table for a tale or two?
For a what?
A tale or two?
I suppose, although we should probably get back to our caravan or start packing.
Oh, nonsense. The night is young. Enjoy yourselves. You guys look like you need a break. Here, let me offer you all another round on me.
But we just got around from a dwarf.
Oh, you just
from
got
an elf.
around? From an elf. Very interesting. Is it good at least?
Supposedly the best this tavern has, but that doesn't say much.
Doesn't say much. Well, hopefully I can find something better for everyone. I'm gonna walk up to the bartender, like to the barkeep, and I'll walk up to Vimes. And I only know that Vimes and Hintok are the only elves here. And I look at Vimes and I'm like, you buy them a drink?
No, I was busy trying to talk to the barkeeper when the other elf got his attention away.
Hmm. Where she? Well, she is fairly lovely looking.
Lovely looking?
That's what I said.
Oh, okay, I was making sure.
Shit, I'm trying to think what to do. Well, let me look at my spell book. Do I have anything? I want to buy. Well, is my mug of ale still here?
Did you ever drink it, or?
I took a good drink out of it and I put it back on this barkeep.
He, picked it up because he thought you were finished.
No. Well, I want to buy another ale.
I think there's mine on the counter still there. I did not drink it. I just gave the 10 copper. Like, totally forgot.
So you wanted to buy another one?
Yes.
It's another 10 copper.
Okay. Thank you, good sir. I want to go back to the halfling lady down here. Will she be willing to let me sit with them or no? Because you said they were wanting to leave.
Roll a persuasion. Try and see if you can get them to stay.
Alright, so yeah, I definitely walk back to the table and I try to sit next to her.
Wait, Thor, didn't somebody roll higher than a 20 on a perception?
Yeah, I rolled a... No, I rolled an 18.
Oh. Yeah, nobody's... Okay. It's really kind of boring without music.
Play music then. You didn't have to stop the music. I mean, I just wanted Belbus to stop playing. You should put the minstrels back up there.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of doing.
Man, I'm already laying like gnome skills on her.
Except you
So
even
let's
tried to
get-
cast a spell and you failed.
Hey, I'm trying to use my skills. Might try it again.
You can try again.
Vibes, I'm gonna kick you in the nuts. Kidding.
I'd be surprised you could reach that high.
No, I'm joking. Didn't mean to say it like Arbane, Sarah.
Nayola sees Phelbus standing next to a table and been willing to let it go for a while, but now she wants to ask, what are you...
Hey, I've been actually trying to sit with her, you just haven't really done anything.
Oh. Oh, is that what that 23 was?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. She kind of
You haven't...
scoots down the table and says, I suppose if you really want to.
Why not? So what does the table look like? What does everyone look like? Like, all adventurers?
They're not nearly as armed as you all are, but they do have a few weapons and some decent armor to their name because of the dangers of traveling just in general.
I ask openly to everyone and say you all have your fair share of travels, I'm assuming?
Had your fair share of travels?
Yeah, traveling.
This one speaks up and says, yeah, we've done this trade route a few times, you could say. Back and forth from Childrift to Ravenmond.
I bet that's quite a journey for you, isn't it?
It can be.
I remember the last thing I did before this, I met a halfling, though not like you guys, very quirky, unlike it, swashbuckler, name of Lilac. He was one time caught trying to sail a ship upstream a river, I kid you not. This man ended up crashing the ship somehow, on shore, upriver. And that's how I met him.
Layula is...
It's a constitution check.
Oh, for drinking?
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, oh, wait. Layula doesn't seem that impressed and asks, is there a point to that story?
I'm just saying the story. Why, do you have anything interesting you want to share to me?
Not really.
Not really? Well, I'm pretty sure there's a story or two you can share that's in your fine times. I'm gonna roll another persuasion.
What are you trying to get out of her?
I'm just trying to make her talk. I'm trying to warm up to her. Infiltrate the inner circle.
No. God.
She...
Got mixed up.
Layula shares a glance with the rest of her table mates, I guess, and she looks back at Phelbus and says, we don't tend to share our stories. They're kind of personal and not really for outsiders.
I understand. I have a few of those stories myself. I'm trying to think of something, but I don't know what to do.
Alright, give me a second. We need to get going on this.
I have something in mind, but I don't.
Please, no dancing on the bar.
No. Oh boy, Vimes.
Alright, Vimes walks up to Leula and says, you know, I've heard a lot of people mention that you've been kinda not yourself lately.
She doesn't even know him and just.
Leula turns to Vimes and says, oh, I don't even
That
know
didn't go
you,
exactly as I planned.
but, you know, why are you concerned about this? I'm talking to myself. This is why I kind of wish it's,
Kind of wish you had like 80 people to play.
I kind of wish I could pass Vines off to somebody, but
I don't know how I would do it.
yeah. Vimes kinda shrugs and says, well, you know, maybe there's some way we could help you not have such issues, maybe not be so tense. You know, we're
Oh, boy.
adventurers, it's kind of what we do. And this gnome that's kind of been bothering you, he'd probably like
Bothering
to help too.
Mind you, Elf, I've been being friendly.
You may think so.
One does not simply know gnome etiquette. Whatever. We storm. I kind of get up and I excuse myself, and I go join the dwarves.
Damn. Alright, so what are you guys doing?
We're getting drunk.
Okay.
No, but what's Vines trying to do?
He was trying to sit with the half-elves, but he lost.
So I can't. The dwarves don't know anything else. Yeah. It's been. Okay.
Everyone roll a perception check as Leula and her group go to leave.
What's perception again?
1d20 plus wisdom.
Come on.
Say wisdom.
Please.
Oh, boom!
Damn.
And talk.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh, Vines. God damn it. Vines goes temporarily blind.
Vimes.
It was gonna happen
He's
eventually.
Vimes sees a floater in his eye. He goes blind.
Oh man.
It was gonna happen eventually. I knew it. Alright.
Vance is distracted by the deep blue eyes of the dwarf.
Bime sees a shiny and walks into a wall. Somebody has a
What do
medieval
I
laser
see?
pointer and...
What do I have? Because I have a 20. What do I see?
Hey.
She
Sorry.
kicks the table underneath her feet.
Okay.
As Layula goes and passes by Phelbis, you can see this weird kind of glow in her eyes as she passes. But it fades
Glow?
again.
Uh-oh. I want to say really loudly, my, such a lovely eyes. I'm just openly
Layula
saying.
ignores you.
I want to check out that ass.
Wow.
So, what is it? +1?
Wait a second.
Why does it keep getting the table there?
Come on.
I couldn't see anything on her ass.
Just.
I look over the dwarves and like lovely eyes, but nothing else to show.
Yeah. What does can you detect magic?
What?
No, but in fact, does no one have here detect magic?
Havel does.
Oh.
Well,
because
Havel isn't with us.
Oh. Because if he saw the glowing eyes, he couldn't detect magic. But, never mind.
I'm gonna try chugging the rest of my ale. Wow.
Oh man. No.
What happens to me, Sarah?
You basically smack your head on the table and you're out for right now.
Where did they go? Like outside?
No, they went... I kept it hidden kind of to keep you guys in the other area because it wasn't relevant, but they went to this hallway. This is where the rooms are.
Alright.
We could.
Okay. I'm gonna get up. And I'm gonna try, like, walking over here. I'm gonna pet Pepper for a minute.
I say to Vimes, maybe you could sneak past in that hallway and see where that group went.
Well, they're
I want to put
already
on my
in the
disguise
rooms.
kit. I want to put on my disguise kit. So I want to try. I'm guessing everything's wood, like made out of wood, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna try blending myself in with the wood.
They're already in their rooms.
Well, I'm gonna try stealthing in there.
Alright.
So perception.
What percent?
Deception. Okay. Wow.
You
But like,
kind of blend in, but the paneling doesn't match. You're like a different color of wood.
Good enough for me. Alright. So, where are the doors at?
Can you not see them?
Mm-mm.
Do you see
Wait, are
this?
these the... Yes.
I see that.
Those are the doors.
Okay.
The dwarves. Har, har, har.
So, I'm gonna try figuring out which ones are in. I gotta think how I'm gonna do that.
Go real fast and knock on every door. And blend in the background so no one can see.
Can I do a performance and act drunk? Like, really drunk?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you still in your disguise kit?
Yeah, that would look funny. Nah. God damn it.
I really don't have any investigation skills. My dwarf doesn't have any investigation skills, so he's pretty much useless.
Truthfully with you guys, with her eyes glowing, I think she might be a werewolf.
Well, did you give us that information, or...
And that's what I'm thinking. But you guys, I'm gonna try making you guys safe, so I'm not telling you guys. But then again, you guys haven't been near me since then, so.
No.
Trying to use Vimes to kind of get this going.
Yeah, but I was...
Yeah, I
thinking,
noticed.
If I could...
Because I'm having difficulty trying to figure out what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
I don't know if my alignment would allow to do it, but if I could intimidate that guy to give us
Why would you
that-
want to?
to give us that info for free instead of paying 5 gold,
Man,
because I
would
like
hate
my
it.
gold.
Well, Hintok
I
is
like my
also another
gold.
person with high charisma.
Mhm.
No, but intimidation is about strength.
Yeah, I know, but if we want to still try to...
Oh, okay.
Because Hintok's been kind of chilling.
Yeah.
Oh no, wait.
Meta in here for
Intimidation
saying
is
that.
there is no... Yes, sorry. Oh,
Yeah, dwarf.
No, I have proficiency in intimidation. That's what I was thinking.
Proficiency intimidating?
Yeah.
Hey, dwarves are pretty intimidating, let me tell you that. You ever play Dragon Age Origins?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're crazy. Actually, no, never mind. I'm not gonna roll. I'm gonna wait for them all to catch up. Since I'm still blended in, I'm gonna try laying against the wall here. Do I have to roll anything, Sarah? Because I want to be a very convincing plank of wood.
But you're a different color than the wall.
I know, but there still has to be some check. Does everyone that walk by have to roll a perception or something to notice?
Go for a performance check.
Okay.
Or you could roll a stealth check with an advantage on roll.
Hey, bud. Do not jump up on the desk. No. No! Times. Move the fuzzy ball.
I do this.
Yeah.
6 gold.
This is Layula's room. This room
one?
is where
All
some
right,
of
that
her
one?
men are.
So this is Lena's room right here.
No, this one.
No, that one is?
Damn it, Vines.
Are you sure, Sarah?
Give me a second.
This one is Leola's one. Yeah, the halfling's one.
It's not the drinks that you bought that were the 5 gold. He wants 5 gold to try, or he wants the 5 gold to say where Layula's room is. The 1 silver originally was for the drinks that you bought for the table.
So you just gave him 6 gold. Oh, he left. He raged.
Oh. Give him a second.
There he is.
Alright. This room is where Layula is.
Wait, do it again.
This room.
Sorry. Okay.
The last one, yeah.
Alright.
The 2 rooms that are here also have some of her men.
So here and here.
Yeah.
Okay. And these 2 are empty or not relevant.
There's nobody in them right now.
Okay.
About ready to kill a
Okay.
cat.
Alright, I'm waiting for Thoric.
Oh.
You guys don't see me right now.
Or do I? I can look when I pass. I can notice you if I roll a higher perception.
I know. Well, I'm waiting for you to walk by.
Alright, I'm walking by now.
When he walks by, I want to jump out and scare him. Like, scream really loud and scare him.
What do I have to do?
Yeah, well, what do I roll, sir?
I have no idea. Roleplay it.
Like-
I mean, you're just trying to scare him?
Yeah.
So my PTSD kicks in, I take my shield and brush his head.
And jump out. Blah! Just like, you know, something really stupid.
Out of reflex, I take my shield and slam him on the wall.
Oh.
Yeah.
And just look at him, I'm
My
like,
dwarf
wow,
has been
dwarf,
to war.
lay off a bit.
My dwarf has been to war. He has seen many horrors.
Maybe you should have been the one to hit on her.
Yeah.
Where are you going? Where you going, buddy?
I'm going as far away from you as I can.
Oh my god, no. Where are you going? I'm guessing I noticed what they're all doing. I'm gonna hide around this corner. They're knocking on the door. I'm gonna hide. I'm gonna roll another performance to blend in again.
Vimes knocks on the door,
No.
but there's no answer. In fact, it's almost too quiet behind the door.
Can you like eavesdrop? Or if you can hear something, anything.
Do a perception.
Oh, okay. I thought like
You're gonna fail hardcore.
you'll see a roll of 20.
Well, you're
Oh yeah.
But the first number is the one we use.
Yeah, I know.
So, you're trying to hear through the door?
Yeah.
You put your ear against the wooden door and it almost seems to be like a void of silence.
Can I try and open the door slightly, just as
It's
me?
locked.
Oh well. I take my axe and slam the lock.
Oh my god, you're doing this in the inn.
Do a strength check. Or
You're just doing it right before Vimes
Are
can
you
picklock
guys
it.
like alright with this? A strength check. Or
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. You're in a bar. I don't want to start a fight. This town seems nice. I like the stage. I like the stage.
I look.
Don't ruin our reputation in this one.
Well,
We're already probably having a very negative reputation with our party because we just killed a captain guard. But a guy that's not even here now.
I turn towards Vines and see if he has an approving or disapproving look.
to you slashing the door down?
Yeah, of course.
It's a dwarf logic. What do you expect?
He doesn't look very impressed with the idea.
Maybe one day we'll have like a whole group of dwarves. Just do everything the
Oh,
dwarven way.
I put down my axe and say to Vines, yeah,
How loud? How hard?
maybe.
How? Wait, how do you put down your axe? Like, do you drop it?
No, I lay down.
Okay, I was gonna say if you drop it, there should be a noise that
No.
goes off. It busts through the door and goes
And
to
I
the
mumble to
basement.
myself, like, all the fun that they always have to ruin or
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the door, this one, is now open.
Okay.
Good luck, boys.
Wait, seems I'm like... Yeah. I look at him and just grumble and stupid half-elves and the tricks. So I push the door open a little bit and see what's in there.
Hey, you can see in the dark.
Yeah, I can see in the dark. I have dark vision.
So everything should be visible.
Wait, let
Well,
me
but I'm
zoom
still
Me too.
trying to do, like, because he's peeking through the door, so there's going to be kind of a...
Yeah.
Like, you
Wait,
don't have
there's-
the door wide open.
Okay, I ready my axe and shield and tell to the boys to ready their weapons because I see someone with their weapons out.
Well, but that's how they were anyway.
Oh yeah.
That's how their tokens are.
Oh, okay. It was too small the first time. Well, so what do I see?
When you peek through the door, you can see Leula on the bed talking to one of her men who's standing, you know, off
But
to
if
the
it's-
side.
So they were talking, but I did not hear anything.
Yeah.
Oh god damn it. Wait, let me put this. And what are they saying?
As far as you can tell, they just seem to be talking about their caravan. Maybe when they should head out of town or something like that.
Hmm. Uh, but they are not doing anything like suspicious.
No, as far as you can tell, they're just sitting there chatting.
Hmm. Well, I turn to the guys and say they're not doing anything, they're just talking to each other as I close the door silently. Well, we can't barge into without any proof. Well, he did not tell us anything about that.
Well, you guys kind of did walk off without me, so yeah.
Because you were busy trying to blend in with the floor or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm trying to scare Thoric, and he didn't want to talk to me, so
Hmm.
oh.
Yeah. The memory of Hintok is impressive.
You pick the lock, you shut the door, you knock again.
Best thing ever. So what? Let's assume Felby said to all of us that he saw glowing eyes.
Yo, bitches, eyes are whack.
So, Hintok's
But-
okay with Vimes' idea? What about Thoric, since Felvis is hiding around the corner?
Well, I don't like how this is going, so I'm just gonna stay out of this.
I say sure. I don't have any better idea.
Plus, I'm making sure no one comes out.
Whoops.
Okay.
Alright, so Vimes is gonna knock again this time. And the door is going to pop open.
Whoops. I.
The halflings inside both kind of look at him like, what are you doing?
Smooth. Peppers on the table. Oh. Nice.
So, Leula and the halfling that's in there with them, or with her, kind of look around under the bed and under the desk and say, no, why? How would a cat even get in here? The door was shut.
Tricky little bastards.
Ninja cats.
Ninja cats.
Leula kind of thinks for a moment and says, I don't... Still, how would a cat get in here? But, you know, you guys have been bothering us an awful lot today.
Are we gonna just drop the how do you say?
Drop the act?
Yeah, that's what I was going for.
Could.
Like, say we got informed by the guard that you might be involved in some shady act, and so on and so forth.
Well, if you want to say it, that's up to you.
Oh yeah. Wait, she's the level there.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
Leula.
Leula. Yes. That's right. Well, I go there and say to her, look, we got informed by a town's guard that you might be involved in some illegal activities in this town.
The guard told you that,
Yeah, and I trust gods.
Because you're lawful.
I trust halflings for sure.
So you're trying to say maybe we're doing something illegal?
Yes, that's what I'm getting at.
You don't like what you're hinting at.
Tough.
Some tough words for a dwarf.
Some courage for a halfling, usually.
Oh. You're just picking a fight here, bro.
As Layula gets angry at Thoric, her eyes start to flash that weird color again.
Dun dun dun. And I ask the halfling, "What's up with your eyes?"
She gets a weird look on her face and says, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, I think you have. You know everything, but you just won't tell us.
She glares at Thoric and says, "No, my eyes do not glow."
Hmm.
Does anybody have like detect magic?
That's Havel.
No, that's Havel.
Damn.
We really needed him.
Oh my
this
god!
time.
All right, I know you pre-record the stuff, but Havel, seriously, you better show up sometime because we need you.
We're not gonna have him next week either.
What the hell? I'm disappointed in you, Havel, because I know you're gonna watch these. I'm really disappointed in you.
Mhm.
I thought I'd have my dragon.
My axe is shiny because I take care of it. Yeah.
How well do you clean your axe?
He
I
cleans
have
it in the
my-
blood
I
of
have
his
my-
enemies.
I have my axe toilet. I can.
Toilet.
Well,
I have,
as Thoric is checking out his axe, Layula kind of takes it as a threat and says, "You know what? I am tired of you guys dealing with us. We've never had these issues here before. Now either get out, or I'll make you get out."
Damn, dog. Are you gonna take those words from a halfling?
Oh damn, son! No.
Especially a female halfling?
I run.
Cleave her head off.
So I'm like practically.
She just dishonored you. Cleave her head off.
What do you guys say? What we should do?
I'm playing music right now. Which, speaking of which, Sarah, you should put on some music.
There is music.
I don't hear anything.
It's
I don't
very
hear anything.
soft.
Oh, there we go.
There we go.
I like how you're talking. Hen talk is like, here, look at this. I could have a moment of your time. Could you look at this?
Hey, you gotta roleplay it.
Layula glances at the note that Hintok holds up and shakes her head. No, I've never seen it. I don't even know why you're bringing it up.
Oh. But like, can I inspect her eyes or something like that? If she has, does she have it that glare all the time or just flashes?
It just flashes on and off sometimes.
Yo, guys, look at the map.
And what?
I think he meant the hallway.
Oh, sneaky, sneaky.
The rest of her caravan have heard her kind of yelling out every so often and come to investigate what's going on.
Maybe we should just leave. I don't want to pick a fight with these guys. Because there are too many and our healer is like jamming on his loot.
Wait. When did you get back on the stage?
I RP'd it out
Oh.
in chat.
Is that what that 21 was?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait, can I? Okay. Can you hear? Wait.
Can I hear you guys?
No, I wanted to like. Damn it. What if Hintok goes inside, shuts the door, and Vimes like breaks the lock or something like that?
And lock her in there.
See, yeah.
So you want to lock
No, but like
Layla?
with us, only
Wait,
us.
you wanna be locked in there with her?
Well, without because if we are gonna pick a fight, it's 3 versus 6, and it's not looking good for us. So either we leave or we do that. Because I don't think we could pick a fight with 6 other people.
It's up to the group in general.
I don't know anything that's going on. Because I'm jamming out.
What does Vimes think?
Plus, also, we're outnumbered like 4, 6, so we're outnumbered by 2 more men.
Yeah.
What? I wouldn't recommend it.
Vimes isn't too sure what to do right now.
God damn it, Vimes. Wait, let us think.
What does Hintok think?
Yeah, but if they jump us, then...
Well, because Layula is seriously getting pissed, so I mean, either do something or...
Okay.
If they jump us, I won't have any guilty feeling. But if we jump them, then...
Well, I'm just saying, they're gonna mess you guys up.
Well, but... A halfling that pushes a 160-pound dwarf. It's hilarious.
Except halflings are supposed to be strong for their size.
Yeah, they are. They're like, just like humans, basically.
Hmm. God damn it.
Imagine a human and a dwarf.
Can I? No. But like we got into the room. And oh god.
Just excuse yourselves.
Yeah. We could just excuse ourselves. You think we could take it? Maybe. God damn it, pick a side.
Vimes.
Why the-
Vimes, do you want to die?
I've been close enough to it, why not? I got more health this time.
Sure
So
you do,
can
Vimes.
we do as a, like Hinto runs inside and can he hold the door shut so the others can't come in or something like that, or maybe push the desk over?
So you want to lock me and you inside the room with Leula and one...
And Hintok too.
What about me, guys?
You're off being a bard.
You don't know anything. You don't.
Just don't die.
I mean, if Vimes could like casually stroll to the door and lock it.
Whoa.
And lock Hintok
Oh, yeah.
out?
Well, maybe Hintok can go in and Vimes can lock the door. What do you say? So we won't be outnumbered. If he manages to break the lock, of course. Because it's a roll, isn't it? God damn it. But this is happening instantly, it's not instantaneously.
Yeah, and she already wasn't keen on you all being in their room anyway.
Pretty sure.
Trying to get us kind of moving.
Well, does she have another of those glows or not?
Does she what?
I think we're.
Another one of those glowy eyes in all of this.
Yeah, it keeps happening each time she goes to do something.
I don't want to kill someone that's not in control of his body. You know, if there is someone that is controlling her, the glowy eyes or something like that. So I would say just leave the room and don't pick a fight with those guys.
So you want to just leave?
Yeah, because My character doesn't know anything. Well, he does not have proof that any of those guys did anything, and we barged into like some kind of maniacs, and it is expected of them to be threatening. So
we're just gonna leave.
You just
sound
walk out
disappointed, like,
and you
not
walk
to
past
fight.
everyone quietly and you don't say a word.
Well, if you want to fight, we can fight.
I don't want you guys to fight.
Like, okay. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. Just slowly walking out the door. But we don't hear what Hinton was thinking. Maybe we could wait until they are all asleep, but and see what's in their rooms.
Oh god.
Well, they don't really intend to stay the night. They're just kind of resting up, and then they tend to leave.
What if we follow them?
Yeah,
Wait, what time is it?
summertime. Okay.
Right now, it's about noon.
Well then. I jump down. And obviously, I stopped playing. And I walk up to the group. And I'm like, so what was that all about? Hey, those glowy eyes seem pretty nice looking to me.
Yeah, I think we should follow them when they leave.
What are you guys even talking about, guys?
Basically, we barged into the room of that cheeky
Alright,
guest.
but why'd you barge in their room?
Well, because Pepper was lost. Let's just keep it in there. We wanted to see what was going on, but oh, you don't know.
Well, right.
Well, basically, I report everything the guard told us. Like, fuck me if I remember every detail.
Wait, if you didn't know we talked to the guard, why were you trying to hit up the half-elf already?
Because I wanted to get a cheap one. I thought she was nice looking, and I'm a bard.
Is that going to be your excuse?
Yeah. I wanted to hit on her and hook up with her. Falbus gets lonely.
Well, I think we should keep an eye on them as when they leave the tavern and see where they're going and what they're doing. I told you I related the information the guard gave us.
Right. So, who's the other person?
The other person that
Roderick
the
Hawthorne.
guard
Or
was
the guard.
interested in?
Yes.
Roderick Hawthorne.
Roderick. Well, if you all are too concerned about her, I will go stop by Roderick's store and do a little reconnaissance. See if there's anything too suspicious. And then I walk past him and go up the bar. Actually, I see him talk typing, so I'm not leaving yet. I'm going to.
He's moving his mouth slow.
I'm slowly moving through you guys, and he like no-clipped through the wall. How long was it?
So did Pepper.
Wouldn't it be if someone pestered you all night and
If Hintok,
all
I
day?
look over at Vimes, and I'm like, if I knew Hintok could do that, then why didn't he do that before?
Maybe it's a one time a day thing.
Well, I am going to go check on Roderick.
If you scroll up, you will see his store.
Alright.
So,
Oh, thank you. There we go.
you leave Pepper to guard the door. Okay.
Alright. So what are you guys doing?
Just leaving.
The the halflings see the cat come in and they're trying to figure out why on earth it climbed up onto the desk. Then she sees Hintok creep through the door and she sees the half-elf and the dwarf again. She's like, "You! Again! I thought we got rid of you two. You three. You all, for that matter."
To count. Halfling, you know.
You mean halfling?
Yeah, half. I'm tired.
Fine. Can I help you?
It just went through the wall. It's a plane shifting cat.
Wait. Okay, now I see what you want to do. Distract them. And
Leula looks a little off balance from Hintok's question. She says, "Why would we have pets? We're in a caravan."
Hey, dogs.
Fine, what do you want?
Snuggles.
Driving me nuts. Move, Vimes! God, he just stops right in the middle of the way. Far too often, any of the dogs that we have. What is with you all in glowy eyes? I do not have glowy eyes. Vimes does not lock the door, but he does kind of lean against it.
Goddamn Vimes. Detect magic would be the best.
I know. Havel has it, so I kind of thought.
Havel runs into there. Hey, guys! Detect magic.
Leula
Piss
is
her off again,
finally
you're gonna die.
done dealing with all of you and starts swinging her dagger around.
Combat.
Wait. I push the desk to block the door.
Roll strength check.
I don't think it's strength.
Pray to the D&D god.
I can push the.
That's strength, bro.
Yeah.
D&D
I can
gods.
push, drag or lift a weight impulse up to twice your carrying capacity or 30 times my strength. Oh, I can push it. Just I don't know how far.
You roll a 1, you end up throwing it out. Layla. I can't say her name.
Leula.
Layla.
So she
So I have to do
misses
it, wait.
trying to hit Hintok, but is that finally enough for Thoric to not feel guilty?
Yeah, it's enough.
Alright, so
You
everyone.
bitch!
Dude, what the fuck?
Oh, it's all
You
beyond.
did just
Alright,
not.
so. Roll.
Thoric needs to move the table still.
Okay, can I do that thing? Strength check, you said. Right.
You guys are all doing this, why not Roderick's?
What is that?
You have a strength of +2.
+2.
Yeah.
Please, 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 please. Yes.
Nice.
Okay, so I blocked the door with the.
Yeah.
Great.
Go for the eyes, Pepper, the eyes!
Are we in combat mode like right now?
Technically, you guys are.
Yeah.
So time for some combat music.
Pepper. And
Are we
Talk, have you
doing,
ever played Baldur's Gate?
Are we doing
Yeah, everyone still needs to roll initiative.
Oh, okay. That's what I was getting at. $13. It's to take turns
It's 1d20 plus dexterity, and you have
plus dexterity.
plus 2.
Yeah. 1d20. Okay. Well, at least this time I don't go last.
Alright, so order is Hintok, the halfling that's then it's
But
Leula, then it's the
can we
halfling,
like?
and then it's Limes.
Can we not kill that? Can we not kill them? Just make them KO.
Yeah.
Okay. That we're going to do that with the lady. With both of them, actually. We'll just not kill them
Alright,
because
so
of questioning.
Hintok is first.
Yes, epic music.
Was wondering what? Oh, if you can just knock them out? Yeah. So now we get to see how good my spell sheets I made for everybody are. Times. Where to go? Alright, so what? We will roll a 1d20 plus your charisma, which is 3. Okay, so you hit, obviously. Roll a 1d10 plus your charisma. Damn, Hintok.
Nice.
Damn.
Wait, who were you aiming for?
Probably.
Probably
girl.
this time.
The
You mean the
not
girl?
Leula?
Yeah. this
Okay.
girl.
So, I was aiming at this one.
Oh.
And, actually, how close are you? Okay. So, now that these halflings are locked in the room with you guys, and Pepper is curled up on the bed, Hintok turns around to the halfling that travels with Leula and hits him really hard with an eldritch blast, and the halfling and flips him the bird while he does so, and the halfling is now like kneeling on the ground in pain.
Okay. So he is out.
He's still alive, or he's still conscious, but
Okay, but he is like not in the battle anymore.
yeah,
Okay.
it is now Thork's turn.
Yeah. I go to the
Both.
Leula, and just say, look, we're 3 against 1. Drop your weapons, or
This guy is still awake.
yeah, but he's not in the fight anymore.
Yeah,
Knock
he is.
him out.
He's still in
Just
the
go
fight.
up
He's
to
just
Oh, he's still in the fight. I
Yeah.
thought you said that he was not. Oh
He's
well, I
not
can like.
knocked out. He's still conscious enough to do something.
Oh, okay. Well,
Sarah.
bash his head in with the axe, like, but to not kill him, like, just to knock him out.
Damn, Sarah, getting sneaky on him.
Did you roll
I
to
see
hit?
that. Yeah, just I'm doing that right now. Come on, give me a good roll. Yes, 21.
Alright, roll for damage.
You're gonna kill him.
Nah. 10.
I tell you, you're gonna kill him.
Yeah, but like I said,
Alright, but since you want to be non-lethal,
yeah, yes.
the halfling is kind of kneeling on the ground trying to catch his breath from Hintock's blow when you come over and slap him on the back really hard with your axe, and it just knocks the wind out of him.
Nice.
He is now out.
Hmm.
So it is now Leula's turn.
What you
And
gonna do?
she's still gonna try to go after Hintock for pissing her off. And that meets your armor class. So she deals 2 damage to Hintock. So after your words where you're trying to piss her off, you do manage to do it. And she takes her dagger and she catches you on the waist. Level of 8. Oh yeah, your health.
Hmm.
So you're not bleeding very deeply, it's just kind of
A flesh wound.
yeah, it's an annoyance. So now it is Vimes' turn.
Like a paper cut.
So Vimes is gonna try to hit Leola. And he hits.
Nice.
And deals 7. Whoops. Should probably be bonus since that's a back attack, but I'm not sure if that's a feat or something.
You should look it up.
I think it's tied to something he gets later. There's like a bonus
Yeah,
if you go for
backstab,
one of the
I think.
subclass things.
I think it's backstab or something.
Yeah. So, Leula goes and slashes at Hintock, but doesn't do very much. And then Vimes comes up from behind her and slashes her along her back quite badly. Is now back to Hintock. Alright. Roll to hit like you did for Eldritch. So, you don't hit. So
Okay.
you go to
Can
try
I-
and cast the spell, but as well as the fact that she's a lot closer to you, the spell just doesn't really work for you. It's now Thoric.
Okay, I go up to her and say, look, we're 3 against 1. Drop your weapons or we will hurt you.
We will fuck you up.
Yeah.
She kind of just glares at you and says, we'll see about that.
And stabs you in the throat and kills you.
Yeah, right. Oh well, you have brought this on yourself. I take my axe and slam it down on her.
Gotta
Without
roll to
killing
hit.
her. Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
Alright,
Getting
roll
some
for-
good rolls today. Wow.
So, after you say as you did, you take your battle axe and using the flat side, you slam it into her ribs. Because you're trying not to kill her,
Yeah.
just knock her out. And she gasps as she stands there, kind of hunched over, but still standing. It is now her turn. And she's going to aim for Hintok again. But because of her still trying to get her breath, she can't really manage to hit Hintok. Like her eyes are maybe a little blurred from the pain. So now it's Vimes' turn.
Nice.
Oops.
Ooh. Again.
Vimes, realizing that we're supposed to be keeping her alive, instead of slashing at her, he hits her hard on the head with the handle of his dagger and knocks her out.
Hmm.
So, the battle is over, but
And the guys outside,
they're trying to get in, but
the door is barred.
yeah. They have to break the door, then the desk. Oops.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So let's see. I help the halfling up
which one?
and the this one, and say to her, look, you now tell us all you know, or we will bring you to face the gods, and they will not be happy about all of this, I can assure you.
Leula will sit up, and she doesn't have quite the hard glare that she did before. She seems a lot more friendly, not as angry as she was before. She says, what are you talking about?
You attacked us because why?
Why would I attack you people?
I turned to Vimes and what?
Vimes looks at her and says, well, you know, we were saying that your eyes glow and you got really upset. She'll answer and talk first and then Vimes. Leula looks over at the dark elf and she says, well, I'm in the drunken flame, aren't I? Been here many a time. But she looks to Vimes after his question. Says, I have no idea why my eyes would glow. Magic, we don't even trade magic because it's too finicky. I'd rather take any plain carpet rather than a flying one any day to trade.
What's the last thing you remember?
They're
What's that symbol by her?
I kind of show she's dazed. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but there are a bunch of different ones I can set. Seemed like the most fitting one.
A huge question mark.
I was looking for something like that, but they don't have one. She says, well, you know, recently along one of our routes, there was a fellow that approached our caravan and said he'd missed us from Wakefield, and he wanted us to transport something. He paid a lot, too, because of the circumstances, but if I remember right, all he gave us to transport was a stone disc. Something about
yes.
he wanted us to ship it to somebody, a relative in the north. Was supposed to have been a souvenir of his travels. Do you think maybe there is something with the stone?
Do you have it here?
I might. I thought we had delivered it, but as she speaks, Leula reaches into her pouch and pulls out the stone. As the light lands on it, it seems almost to be a rainbow of color in the shape of a disc sitting in the halfling's hand. I swear I gave it to the person he wanted me to. I don't know why I still have it.
I inspect the
Oh snap! We're going to get fucked up in it.
oh, okay.
I wouldn't touch it for you.
Let him succeed.
Vimes looks at the disc but doesn't want to touch it as Leula hands it to Hintok. Vimes says, I've dealt with magical objects before, and sometimes, either by spell or simply being magical, they tend to have their own way of doing things. I'm more concerned with whoever it was that gave you that stone. As Leula hands the stone to Hintok, it sits in his hand and it's slightly warm, but it's kind of hard to look at because of the sheer colors that it seems to display.
So it's made of stone, you said?
Yes.
Aha. Can I do a stonework history check? I have proficiency in that.
You can try.
Yes, I will try. Wait, let's see what.
I'll be right back, guys.
Typing first. Okay. Yeah, I'll look at it. Let's see what. Oh god. Oops, +1. 4 + 2. So it's history +2, which is
Don't chew the
+1
page.
because I have -1. God damn it. Yeah. God damn it.
As far as you can tell, Thoric, it's just some stone maybe from the northern mountains of Chilldrift, but it's about all you can tell. It's not something you've seen before.
Okay. Do you remember the guy who gave you this stone, like physically? Can you give us a description?
He looked old, but he was wearing some rags, and it was when he met us. It was pretty dark, so it was hard to tell what he actually looked like. But I do remember where he met us and gave us the stone. If you'd like me to take you there.
Well, do we hear like the guys outside or?
Yeah, they've been kind of knocking on the door, trying to figure out what's happening inside.
And the other fainted girl, like, is she still?
I'm back.
Or... Oh,
They're still knocked out. If you mean this
A lot of RPing
person?
when I get to the store.
yeah, this one.
Yeah, they're still, nobody has woken them up, so they're still passed out.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh man.
I am rubbing my shoulder and it feels amazing.
Kintok, ask the question.
Yeah, I was just reading something. Layula says, I mean, I'm pretty sure I can travel. The place that we met the stranger at was along one of our usual routes. Not even that far out of Wakefield. I mean, if you're all ready to travel, I'd be willing to take you, because if this stone you think has made me be so, like, offensive, I want to be rid of it as soon as I can.
Okay. Are you sure you don't want to rest up before you travel?
Like I said, I'd rather be rid of it as soon as I can. Because I don't want anything to do with magic.
So, like, I shout to the guys out the door. Lower your weapons. It's alright.
It's safe for us to come.
It's safe. I asked the Luella to tell the guys to stand down.
If you can move the desk, I can talk
Well,
to them.
I can move the desk, but he can. I push the desk away.
To...
Well, I pull the desk away. Not the door. Okay.
Where do you want it?
Here is fine. Just so she can open the door.
Leola comes out and sees her men all crowded around the door and asks them what they were doing. And they too seem to be a little more friendly looking, not nearly as willing to attack on sight as they were before.
Okay. So she opened the door and.
Alright.
So I picked the other that was still knocked out and take them out.
To
Well, to the other guys, you can say. Like, I just put her on the ground here. Here's
left
your
her on
friend.
the bed.
No, I give them back to.
You just lay the body in the hallway like, okay, here you go.
Okay.
Here's your guy.
Mm. So like we all go outside and stuff happens, imagine.
Do we want to leave now? Because we still got a gnome to pick up if we do.
There's still a gnome that has to RP his entrance to the store.
How many hit points did Hintok lose?
2, I think.
It's not much.
I think the other time
Yeah.
you missed.
I run towards the gnome, like I say, fuck, where's Pelvis?
Alright, I get to RP my whole endeavor of all that because of combat's like 15 minutes.
Yeah, that went
something.
really fast.
So I have.
Where are you? Like,
I am in the
Phelbus
store, but you have
left
to travel.
the tavern and went down the street to
Oh.
Hawthorne's shop.
oh yeah, I'm like, wow, totally forgot you were up there.
Well, I didn't do
Oh,
anything the
man.
entire time.
I'm
Alright, so. I'm
but
guessing
wait,
it's
you
me.
can, but you can still like, you won't follow the trail of the other guy.
What?
No, nothing.
Alright.
So, I'm just,
Hawthorne's shop is to the south of the main market street. Along the front, you can see glass panes displaying some of the fabrics and fashions Hawthorne stocks. As you enter, there are a few customers wandering around the store. Hawthorne can be seen taking orders and measurements from a few of the customers, too. There are various racks with clothing, and some desks have fabric laid out on them. You obviously look out of place in the store, and pretty soon all of the customers are staring.
At me?
Yeah.
Why? I just kind of give him a weird look, too. Like, why y'all staring at me?
You're a gnome.
Well, I kind of nonchalantly walk over to the clothing and start looking through. Because I'm half kind of serious about shopping and investigating. A bard has to keep up on his fashion. Is there cloaks in the store at all?
It's mostly like town clothes, but suppose
Who's this guy right here?
that's a customer. Hawthorne
Oh.
is over here.
Is that? I'm guessing these are real dogs.
No, they're just kind of statues.
And this is a changing room too.
Yeah.
So when the clothing is sold here, it's all fine fabric, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up to Hawthorne up here. So, I said, good evening, sir.
Hawthorne looks you over and says, "You're not my typical customer, but I'm sure I could put something together for you. How can I help?"
Typical, indeed. Not typical at all. Well, I'm looking through your fine fabrics here, and I'm curious, where did you acquire such wares?
I often get my fabrics from Ravenmond. They have...
Ravenmond?
Yeah, it's to the south. They have a lot of export in fabrics because of the sheer amount of cotton fields and such that they have.
Well, good sir, could you possibly make a cloak for me?
I could try.
I would appreciate it if you could.
What color would you wish?
Give me a minute to think about it, sir. Ivan, what color do you think I should get?
Pink.
Pink, yeah.
No, I don't know.
I look at Hawthorne straight in the eye, and I say, pink, to show off my fame to everyone.
Like neon pink. Shocking.
It's like I want everyone to know the honor and glory of Phelbus Crabtree.
Well,
Yeah.
pink isn't typically a color that I stock much of, but thankfully, because of your size, what I have should work.
I would appreciate it if you could make it. Is there anything you need of me?
Your measurements would be nice, but I can probably figure it out just by looking.
Nonsense. I want this to be perfect. So what do I get, sir?
Hawthorne steps around from behind his counter and comes over and does some quick measurements on you.
Very nice.
And then he goes back into his office to
Alright.
try and put it together.
I want to peek around the corner. Like around the counter.
There is
Like
a
what's behind the counter.
door here.
Can he see me?
No, he has the door shut.
Okay. I want to peek what's underneath the counter.
His, he has a small coin purse hidden behind the bar for customers, as well as his logbook of sales.
I'm tempted to, I don't know. Can I reach the logbook?
Yes.
How long is it gonna take him to make this?
Probably have about 5 minutes, since
Alright.
a cloak is pretty simple to make.
Alright, I want to quickly look through the logbook, and I want to find any large entries, like super large entries. I want to find the very first one and see if there's any repeats in it.
You want to... for large purchases, or...
Yeah, like large debits and credits. I'm trying to figure out like his main source, like where's it coming from.
Do a wisdom check to see if when you flip through the book, anything sticks out at you.
Okay. Wow, nothing.
So fluffy. Yeah, as you quickly flip through the book, as far as you can tell, it all seems about normal. There's nothing truly eye-catching.
Alright. Alright, I want to get back behind the counter real quick, like out of there. I want to be behind the counter.
The oven went off. So you're behind the counter or not behind the counter?
No, not behind the counter now.
Okay, because on my screen you never moved.
Trying to think what I can do real quick. That's resourcefully. I want to inspect the room.
Do another perception check. The overall, as far as you can tell, just glancing around, the overall quality of everything in the shop seems to be a little high for a simple town. Granted, they are on the trade route from Ravenmaw to Chilldrift, so it's likely most of it is meant to be sold to traders and passed down the road. There are a few jewelry stands, but they're fairly simple, just bracelets and glass pendants.
Where's that at?
The jewelry are over here, like with the chests.
Alright. I want to slowly walk over there. And inspect the jewelry. Can I grab them?
You can open the chest and look at them.
Alright, I want to open the chest.
This chest is mostly just bracelets and simple metal jewelry.
Any rings?
There are a few mixed in.
Are any of the customers looking at me?
No, they've gone back to their own things.
Alright. I want to try on the most expensive one there.
The most expensive one in the box is likely the gold ring with a jewel center.
I'm tempted to steal it. What do you think? Is he even here? I'm tempted to steal this gold ring.
Oh, no. Go for it.
Go for it?
Yeah.
What does Hintok think?
Hintok, I think, is out messing with dinner.
Alright. I want to slowly try putting it in my pocket. So I roll a 1d20 plus.
Dexterity. Guys, don't fight on my desk. You go to try and put it in your pocket, but this lady catches you doing it.
Oh, I dropped it. I swear. I didn't mean to stumble it. I apologize. I put it back on there. And I want to slowly walk off and then check whatever this is right here.
Those are clothing racks.
I know. I'm just kind of... God, he's taking a while. Is there any other doors back here? Can I go back to the fitting room?
You can go back there, but the rooms are all empty.
Okay.
Abrams, no. Get the paw off.
When's everyone showing up?
When is everyone showing up?
Yeah, well, first of all, when's this guy making my cloak? Because he's been taking a while.
Well, he just came back out.
Awesome.
He hands you the cloak and asks you if it's to your satisfaction.
I want to inspect it.
Roll a perception.
1d20 plus wisdom. Is it wisdom?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
As far as you can tell, it's probably the best made cloak you've seen in your travels. No! What did you do? Sorry, Abram stomped on the keyboard.
Anywho, how much will it cost?
The cloak will cost 50 silver.
Okay. I want to try bartering with them.
For
Can I
how much?
Can I persuade him for 30 silver?
Try a persuasion check.
I hand him 30 silver with a grin, and I think this will suffice instead.
Hawthorne looks over the change and kind of sighs and says, I suppose it will.
And I put on the cloak, and I try inspecting myself. Is there a mirror around here at all, or anything I can use?
They're in the backs of the changing rooms.
I want to ask Hawthorne how I look with it.
Hawthorne looks you over and says, well, of course I can't say anyone in my clothing looks badly.
Alright, I'm gonna go and inspect myself. Is there anything I want to roll to like truly see how I look?
No. Unless you want to try another perception.
One d20 plus 2 or 1?
1 for perception.
No, yeah. Wow.
As far as you can tell, that is still the best cloak you've really seen.
I walk out to Vimes. I see Vimes when I walk out, and I ask him, what do you think?
I think, why on earth are you wearing pink?
Why not?
Well,
This is for my performing.
well, it'll definitely be hard to miss, even more so.
Alright, I walk up to Hawthorne. I was like, good sir, may you do a customization to this cloak?
Customization?
Could you line the inside with another color so I can change whatever color I want to wear?
If you'll pay me another 30 silver, I suppose.
Of course. Could I have a dark green, like an olive dark? You know what I'm thinking, Sarah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, I give him 30 silver and the cloak.
He's gonna go back into his office as he sews it.
Alright, I'm gonna lean over to Vimes. I said, Vimes, there's a coin purse there, and a logbook on the other side.
And?
I think you should look at it.
You're not hinting that I just look at it, are you?
Well, you can look at it. Find something out, maybe.
Well, actually, I came here to tell you that Leula is back to however normal I guess she normally is.
Oh, she isn't like that? She isn't stuck up with a stick and sand in her crotch?
Just because she didn't fall for your charms doesn't mean that she's like that.
Ladies usually always fall for my charms.
I'm sure they do. Anyway, she is willing to show us where she met the person that gave her the stone that we think made her be like that. And since you were
Okay.
over here shopping, decided to come and see if you were ready to go or what you're doing.
Well, I was investigating too, but I'm ready to go as much as you are. I just have to wait for this code. Well, good sir, that was really quick.
Well, it's a lot easier to sew in a liner than it is make a whole cloak.
I give him additional. I'm gonna feel a little nice to him since I chipped him a cheaper price. I put a gold coin into his hand and I tell him for future reference of my good deeds, or I can't really think of my generous donation.
Oh, so you mean charging me, or giving me basically what you should have paid anyway?
No, because I gave you additional 60 towards everything. This is just a little tip.
Can I do anything else for you?
No, I'll be good, thank you.
Are you done shopping now?
Yeah, let's go. Woo! I'm out of here. I run through the doors and I bust them open and I keep running.
Alright, well, I think Hint Hawk is ready to go. What about Thoric?
Yeah,
Alright,
ready to go.
when we get to the next map, I think we'll call it because it's getting kind of late,
Mm-hmm.
so...
Where is everyone?
Give
Where
me
am
a
I?
second.
What is this? We're in oblivion!
Mm.
Ah!
Give me a second to drop in, everybody. Gotta size everybody again. Because Vimes, for some reason...
Is it the giant?
Oh, I mean... Look at this.
I can't really see anything. It's like, oh my god. Hi,
Yeah.
Vines.
Well, look at Pepper. She could eat.
Me.
Yeah.
I could ride Pepper.
I could ride Pepper too.
I'm trying to use Vimes as a scale.
Use a banana.
Next to the...
There, that should be about right.
Why is the cat bigger than me?
Is she still?
It looks bigger than me.
Oops. There. Is that better?
Yeah. So where's the other halflings? You would think Leona would have brought her henchmen with us.
Well, Lyula is on you guys' side now. So she's just trying to show where she met the guy or the stranger or whoever it was that gave her the strange stone disc.
I would call it right here. This seems like a good spot.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, that's...
That way, if Havel somehow makes it with us next week.
Oh right, where's Havel?
He
He's
is...
still...
Oh god.
Yeah, I'm just hiding him off in the dark space.
Oh, okay.
Havel's a god. I bless your appearance.
Alright, so... Let's see. How much did you guys get for this?
Mm-hmm.
Not much.
So...
That made me 425. Oh, you had to give us 75.
Because you guys only fought 2 people.
Do I get an RP bonus? Because I played my loot awesomely.
I will give you 5 extra XP for actually
Yes.
being a bard for once.
Yes. File. Come on. Save. Jack of all trades. Starting second level, you add half your rounded down to any ability check you make that doesn't already include your proficiency bonus. Wow, you hear that, Sarah?
What?
I didn't notice this. Jack of all trades. You can add half your proficiency bonus, rounded down, to any ability check you make that doesn't already include your proficiency bonus.
But that's only really useful at higher levels because right now your proficiency bonus is 2. So you get a +1.
I know. That's 3. Alright, so we're good?
Yep.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I have to make a phone call,
I have to go sleep.
get ready for tonight, and figure out what's going on. Going to a birthday party, so things are gonna get crazy.
Nice.
I am
Well, I'll
going
be
to
going.
have stupid.
I'll be going to bed.
You're gonna
now.
play some Homeworld.
Yep.
I'm going to bed now. See you
Good
guys.
night.
Alright.
Good night.
Sleep well. I'll message you once Steam, Sarah.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.